Hi everyone, I'm Paul and this is BushDocUK. Welcome to this new YouTube channel. What I hope to do in this introductory video is just provide you with a bit of introduction to myself and my background, but also what I hope to do with the channel and the sort of things that we will be covering in future videos. So if you're interested in medicine as applied to the outdoor environment, to wilderness and expedition and remote areas, then this is the channel for you. So consider subscribing, drop a like, turn notifications on, and then you'll be alerted when new content is available. So first of all then, a little bit about me. I'm a registered paramedic, but I don't work in the traditional sense as a paramedic. Instead, I'm employed in the UK National Health Service as what's known as an advanced clinical practitioner in emergency medicine. What that means is that I work in an emergency department, the doctor's rota, at the level of a registrar, a middle grade doctor. If you're watching from North America, probably the closest thing you have to an ACP in North America is a physician assistant. So in delivering emergency medicine, that could include everything from minor injuries through to resuscitation medicine for people who are more seriously injured or critically unwell. But I have a passion for the outdoors, for expeditions. My career started in the armed forces, and I served a total of 17 years full-time and reserve service, including a period in what is euphemistically referred to as special duties. My interest in and passion for the outdoors really started as a child, where I climbed everything, including the side of my house, much to the dismay and concern of my parents. That continued in the military, and I was fortunate enough to be able to qualify as a mountain leader and to travel in some of the world's most challenging and hostile environments. I've worked and spent time in the jungles of Belize and Sri Lanka and Malaysia. I have worked in the deserts of Oman and Morocco. I've been to both the Arctic and the Antarctic circles, although not to the poles. I've dived in warm waters of the Caribbean, the Indian Ocean and the Red Sea, as well as the very cold waters around the UK and the crystal clear but very cold waters of the Antarctic. I've led groups in expeditions, and I've also served as a solo medic for expeditions to the jungles of South America, the tropics of Africa, and mountainous regions in Europe. In terms of my qualifications, I have postgraduate degrees and diplomas in emergency and resuscitation medicine, in critical care, in pre-hospital medicine, in travel medicine, diving and expedition medicine. And I'm one of only about 20 UK clinicians to have completed the fellowship of the Academy of Wilderness Medicine. And I was the first UK paramedic to attain that particular qualification. So in terms of both experience in medicine and in the outdoors and qualifications, I'm reasonably well placed to provide guidance, advice and education on medical topics related to wilderness and remote environments. What I hope to do with this channel is to cover a whole range of topics in environmental medicine, but also the application of medical care in remote and hostile environments. And of course we'll talk about altitude and diving and heat and cold and hypothermia and management of injuries in remote areas. But more than that, what I really want to do is deliver this content in such a way that it's useful to individuals who just might be planning a trip overseas or into a remote area and would like to know a little bit more about the sort of considerations that are relevant from a medical and health perspective, through to more detailed content that might be useful to group leaders and bushcraft instructors who have responsibility for groups of people, as well as medical professionals, doctors, paramedics, nurses, who might be seeking to utilise their skills and knowledge on expeditions or working in remote areas. So if you have suggestions for content that you would like to see in future videos, do please drop comments below, and consider subscribing to the channel, as well as dropping it a like, so that we can get the channel to grow and gauge the interest for this sort of content. That's about it from me for today, from a fairly damp forest and a little tarp camp. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.